Internet. Today I have a review for you of Marissa Meyer's Scarlet, which is the second book in the Lunar Chronicles slash the sequel slash follow-up to 2012's Cinder. So this book came out last year and tells the story of Scarlet, hence the title, who runs a farm with her grandmother in a small town in France. And her grandmother's been missing for a little while, kind of at the start of the book, and around the same time that she meets the mysterious wolf. And this book also continues Cinder's story from the first novel. So I definitely, when I got to the end of Cinder and figured out that it was going to keep going and there was going to be a sequel, I was a bit apprehensive. I really liked Cinder. I really wanted it to kind of wrap up and be a standalone, because oftentimes I find series, especially kind of in YA, can be very uneven and hit and miss. I'm looking at you, Hunger Games. But, I really liked it, and I was a little apprehensive going into the second one because I thought it was just sort of going to be a continuation and it wasn't really going to be quite the same and quite as good. And boy, was I wrong. Scarlet is awesome. I actually kind of liked it a lot more than Cinder, to be honest with you, because I kind of liked how we sort of had two different perspectives to look at in the books, because Marissa Meyer does a nice job of transitioning between Scarlet and Cinder, and so you kind of get to see a whole new part of the world. You get to see kind of both sides of the story and sort of see what's going on in different parts of it. And so that was really exciting. And I also really liked how kind of like the romance in the novel, which thank God there's not a lot of page space devoted to, is actually really nice and like romantic, and it's believable. A lot of YA romances, or a lot of YA books that have romances in them, just devolve into this like pit of just gushy, unrealistic depictions of what a romance should be like, and I definitely felt like this one was really real and kind of I could get behind it. And I mean, of course, I wasn't like squeeing out loud at the whole like scene on the train, OTP. If you've read the book, you know what I'm talking about. One of the things I didn't really like about the book, or at least I wasn't prepared for with the book, was how much violence there was in it. Especially when compared to Cinder. Cinder had minimal violence, if really any. But Scarlet was definitely, there was more guns, there was more chases, there was more fight scenes, people died. Like, it was a big deal. And, when you consider the source material, which is Little Red Riding Hood, obviously, and, you think about it, where there's a woman and basically a child, and they get eaten by a wolf, and the way they get saved is that a huntsman comes in and chops the wolf in half. I mean, I guess I should have expected that there was just going to be hella violence. And so, but yeah, so Scarlet was definitely a good read, definitely one of the better follow-ups that I have read. If you liked the first one, I would highly recommend checking out the second one. I ended up giving Scarlet 4 out of 5 on Goodreads, if that's a thing that you want to look at. And for all of us who are excited and enjoy the Lunar Chronicles, the third book, Crest, comes out next week on February 4th. Oh, I can't wait. And I think that one is a retelling sort of Rapunzel, because the cover, which is very pretty, has like this long, luscious hair, and there's flowers. But yes, anyway, so I'm really excited for that one to come out. So yeah, so if you've read Scarlet or Cinder, or if you're one of those people from the future and you've already read Crest, let me know how you liked it below. Are there other books like this that you enjoyed that are kind of YA and have an interesting sort of like fairy tale retelling? I'm always looking for those. But yes, so until next time, I hope all of you are doing great, and it's a good time wherever you are, considering when you watch this. So, bye-bye!